Have you ever dated a girl and felt a really strong connection, maybe even had great sex, and you thought this one is different, only to have her disappear on you? Well, if the answer is yes, then you, my friend, have been ghosted. In this video, I'm going to tell you why it is that women ghost and what you need to do if you have been ghosted. I'm Renee for the Attractive Man team, and in this video, we're going to talk about ghosting. According to an article in Bustle magazine, they actually found that women are more likely to ghost men by 150%. Now, for those of you sitting there wondering what the heck is ghosting, what is she talking about? It's not to do with Halloween, and I'm not talking about a girl dressing up in a sexy bedsheet. I'm talking about the fact when you're actually going on a date or building some sort of rapport and relationship with someone and everything seems to be going really well, then all of a sudden they just literally do the disappearing act without any explanation and without any contact. It's a really rough situation to be in and something that happens more often than not. And what sucks is that it knocks about our self-esteem and really throws us in this pool where we wonder, am I just a bad judgment of character, or is there actually something wrong with me? So why do women ghost? Well, here are two major reasons. The first reason is women can get scared of commitment. It's not only you guys who can have cold feet. Sometimes women are afraid to actually be vulnerable and open up and let you in, even if she likes you, because she is afraid to get hurt, because maybe she's actually had a history of being rejected or hurt by men. The second reason is she is lazy, or she just doesn't like conflict and confrontation. Let's face it, she's taken the easy route out and basically just dumped you because she doesn't actually want to deal with the situation of not telling you that she's not essentially into you. Either way, it totally sucks and it is a form of rejection, and we want to make sure that it doesn't happen consistently to you. So I'm going to give you my top 5 practical tips on what you need to do if you have been ghosted. Number 5, let her go. Let her go. Let her go. Okay, you need to understand that she has given you an answer, even though you don't have a really kind of specific answer of why she left you. Either way, her leaving is your answer, and you need to be accepting of that, even if it isn't the answer that you want. If you continue to hold on to somebody who clearly doesn't want to be a part of your life, then you are literally watering a dead plant. Now, letting her go means that you delete those text messages, you get rid of those photos, and you unfollow her on her social media accounts. You want to remove the temptation to actually start reaching out to her and trying to dig up what has already been buried. The thing is, you actually have to make a conscious choice to let go. We assume that closure comes when we have an answer, but closure is actually a choice that can't be based off what somebody else does or doesn't do, or how you're even feeling. It is something that you just have to choose to do. Number 4, see rejection as a redirection. One of my favorite sayings. Ghosting is actually more about their issues than it is about you, yet we take it so incredibly personally every single time. Not everyone we meet is going to be able to commit to us or even has the ability to, and we don't want to be everyone's cup of tea. This is what actually makes us set apart the people that we want to invest into, because they simply know how to invest back into us. The thing about rejection is we need to actually use it as a stepping stone to actually learn something from it instead of dwelling on the event itself. Now, what I suggest is actually taking the scenario and asking yourself, what can I actually learn from this? What can I gain from this? Was it more to do with her, or maybe I actually did things that pushed her away? And if it is something that happens again and again and you find that you're constantly being ghosted by women, then it comes down to two things. Either you're doing something wrong or you're dating the wrong sort of women. It's really about trying to find the pattern that you have and learning how to break it. And if you actually need some help with that, then I want you to join one of our boot camps, because we literally walk you through the process on how to be a confident man and how to make sure that you are setting positive patterns in your dating life.
Hey man, before I let you get back to this video, hit that subscribe button down below, because I have a lot of awesome videos coming out that I'm really excited about, and I don't want you to miss a thing. And hit that bell notification icon as well, so you're always notified about upcoming videos. Alright, let's get back to it.
Number 3, focus your energy on women who actually want to be with you. Stop trying to bring the dead back to life. That's my zombie impression. This is what you're doing. You're trying to take something that is dead, that is gone, that has a definite answer, and you're trying to bring it back into life. And by doing that, you're actually deflecting all those other women who want to be with you now. If you're continually focusing on something and prodding it and poking it, what you're going to do is you're actually going to become bitter. And that's going to start to transfer in your other dates and energy when you meet other women. So flip that energy of anger, frustration, and confusion into one of being the best man that you can possibly be on the next date, so that you can have a really great first impression on this new girl and have a different result this time round. Number 2, don't go social media stalking her accounts or her friends. I know it's going to be really tempted to try and dig up the reason why she did it. And what we're going to do is we're going to actually start to reach out to her friends. And this is a big no-go zone. What her friends are going to do is they're either going to, number 1, play dumb, or number 2, they're actually going to start to think that you're crazy, and they're going to start to label you as a psycho guy that doesn't know how to take no for an answer. You and I both know that you're an amazing man and that you deserve an amazing woman who isn't going to ghost you. But if you're continuing to put out this sort of desperate behavior to figure out what it is that went wrong, then you're going to leave the wrong sort of impression and you're going to be lowering yourself to their standards. So what you need to do is simply take it in your stride, know that you're enough, and know that you are actually worthy of more. Now, if you really want to reach out to her because you just have to know, then simply send her a text. Simply something along the lines of, hey, I get it that you're not really into me and I'm not really sure why you're ghosting me, so I was just wondering if you could give me a bit of feedback. I'm a big guy, I can take it. Please be brutally honest with me because I would love to know. Now, when you send this text message, don't necessarily expect the sort of response that you want to get back or even a response at all. What it does though is it actually gives you a sense that you've done the right thing, you've reached out, you've tried to learn what you can, and then you just walk away. And lastly, number 1, stop talking about it. There is no point continually verbalizing what has happened because it's already in the past, and all it's going to do is suck and drain your energy and then stop you from actually meeting and communicating and connecting with women who actually want to place value on you right now. In fact, I actually had a friend and he was ghosted by this girl. He had absolutely no idea what happened. They were dating for about 3 months and then she just disappeared. And every time we were having a conversation, he talked about her, and it got really draining on our friendship. And then every time he went on a date, he actually talked about her again and again and again. And what do you know? These women that he went on a date with didn't actually want to continue to get to know him because all they felt like was all he talked about was this other woman. Rejection hurts, and it happens, especially when it is done this way. But remember that someone ghosting you has actually done you a favor because they've identified who they really are and what their intentions are, and that's why you don't want to keep putting energy into someone that obviously isn't willing to recognize your value or invest back into you. Truth is, you deserve so much more, and your life will be so much more full of peace if you just choose to move on. Now, if you are someone who has been ghosted and is really knocked about your confidence, then what I want you to do is download our free confidence cheat sheet. This is full of 18 proven scientific methods that are actually going to help you rebuild your confidence, get back out there, know how to talk to women in nervous situations so that you can put your best foot forward all the time and come across as a high value man. All you need to do to get that is simply click the image in the screen and it'll go straight into your inbox, or click the link in our bio below. Okay guys, well that's it from me. I hope you enjoyed this video. What I want you to do is I actually want you to tell me if you have been ghosted and what you did about it. Sharing is caring here. Don't forget to pass this video on to a mate who maybe has gone through this right now, and of course download our confidence cheat sheet. Until next time, bye for now. Woo.